I'm Tiger Height, and I'm here to make Impact Wrestling and Pro Wrestling Majestic again. I actually liked this show. I thought it was, for the most part, an entertaining show. I'm just waiting for that TNA turnover to really see what they're doing, because I feel like at this point, they're just coasting. So our first match for the Impact World Tag Team Champions, we have the ABC defending against Kenny King and Shelton John. It was fine. That's really all I have to say about it. It's really hard because it's just like, you have these random tag team title matches, and then you have the big pay-per-views, and then randoms. What should I care about? How did Kenny King and Shelton John get this opportunity? Did they win a bunch of matches? Did they do anything? I can't remember, and I watch the show literally every week. It was 1-2 Sweet for the win. ABC won. Orange Cassidy thumbs up. It was a good opener, but at the same time, you're devaluing your tag team champions. Can we stop devaluing champions? It's kind of embarrassing at this point. Up next for reasons, the #1 contender. The contender for the first TNA World Heavyweight Champion in at least a decade is taking on Heath in a non-title anything, in a nothing burger, in a nothing sandwich. How am I supposed to care? Tell me how I am supposed to care. Am I supposed to care? How am I supposed to care? I don't. It was a spear for the win. Rhino returns to help. Who cares? Thumbs down. It wasn't quite a thumbs down and fuck you, but it was close. So up next are the newly formed Rascalz, which is Trey, Miguel, Zachary, Wentz, and Brad Reed, or the Token Black, taking on Laredo Kid, Black Taurus, and Juventud Guerrera. This is how we're using Juventud Guerrera against the Rascalz, where this member, they were promoting so much as like the original Rascal. No, the original Rascal that I know of is in NXT. Now, the other one, Zachary Wentz, he should still be in NXT, but the bitch who's going for drunk driving and resisting an officer lied. It's not his fault, but that's his reality. It was Destination Hellhole for the Luchadors to win. I thought it was actually kind of a fun, dynamic match. There was some good stuff in this. I'll give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. Really close to a full thumbs up. Really close. Our next match was a mixed person tag team match. Kilynn King and Steve Maclin taking on Bully Ray and Jordynne Grace. Steve Maclin is a former world champion, and I have never seen him so weak in my entire life. He's sitting there calling Bully Ray weak, but Bully Ray at least still feels like a main eventer. Instead of that goober, just sitting there losing. The matches feel the same. They totally killed all momentum. That's not his fault, but goddamn, put some more effort in. Jesus Christ, got to more. You had a main eventer here, but you fucking ruined him. It was a match, kinda, and Jordynne Grace won with the Grace driver or the Juggernaut driver, or I swear to God I have more steroids in my body than actual blood driver. Bully Ray and Jordynne stared face to face. I question if there was a woman there, but I guess there was. I'll give an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. So it kind of looks like they're doing Bully Ray versus a legitimate walking refrigerator. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but we're just going to roll with it. So I have no idea why people were having such an issue with this match. I don't. Sonny Kiss and Trinity. These two had a fun match. I liked it. I saw more of Sonny Kiss's moveset within this one match than their entire career in AEW. I see why AEW signed Sonny, but why didn't they use Sonny for anything? It's such a waste. It's almost the same situation with Max. At the very least, Max is being used in a prominent role within NWA, and I'm really hoping I see more with Sonny Kiss, not only in the Knockouts division, but maybe even in the male division. Because, you know, of their giant identity. I think it's sort of hard within mainstream wrestling to book an alternative gender division unless it's specifically there. Openly gay, you can do it. Openly straight, it's a little bit better. But within the context of alternative genders and identities, I can see it as being an issue. But I think Impact Wrestling is doing this right. But also, I like that they are trusting Sonny to utilize their talents in a way that justifies their placement within this roster. I think Sonny really exemplified what they can do, and I am all for it. I knew that Sonny had something, and I think they're a great representation of that alternative gender identity, whatever persona, a lot better than Effie or whatever the fuck that dumbass's name is. Hell, I would even put Max above Effie. Now, I think Sonny is the more mainstream than Max, but I think both of them are perfectly justified within this. And you know, I even talked about this as about being that alternative sort of aspect within wrestling. And where do those genders and identities really fit? And I think it really just bases on their skill set. And I'm going to explain this very specifically. I'm not saying that they are alternative, but I'm talking about Nia Jax specifically because Nia Jax is generally heavier, but she identifies and is a woman. So, she's in the women's division, and she is bigger, heavier, and stronger than a lot of women. That's why a lot of those injuries happened. But then you have Sonny Kiss, who identifies differently, and if I'm not mistaken, who was born as a male, but that's how they were born. But look at how Sonny wrestled. It was very clean. It was very... Whoa. Well, that was interesting. But Sonny impressed me here. It showed me that that alternative thing can work given certain circumstances. It will be more clear later in life, but we're kind of on the precipice of this, so we're going to have that conflict of interest. Look at the situation as a case-by-case basis. Obviously, Trinity won. It was Trinity Bomb for the win. I'm going to give it a full thumbs up. I liked it more than I hated. I thought there was a lot of potential here, and I hope Sonny stays within Impact. Hell, I'm going to Hard to Kill, and I'm really hoping I see Sonny on the card. And in our main event, Will Ospreay versus Josh Alexander. Oh my god, what a good match. Oh, Will, please don't sign with AEW. Please don't. Look at what they're doing. Look at what they're doing with Kota Ibushi on riding on a bike. You're going to be in catering. Trust me, you're going to be in catering. Because Tony will get use of your toy, but Scott D'Amore is going to treat you with respect. If you're leaving New Japan, go to Impact. Go to WWE. Go to one of the two. Period. End of story. It was Stormbreaker for Ospreay to win. A good match. Full thumbs up. And that was Impact. Let me know what you thought about not only my video, but Impact Wrestling in the comments down below, or right over here next to me. Subscribe to the channel, become a patron, and as always, be majestic. Oh, by the way, all that stuff will be in the link of the bio or in the Linktree description in the description.